Hi, this is a ticketing management system developed in Eclipse. So let me show you guys how it works. We can always reset and select new customer and just click on total. Okay, so if we select return, we end up with all of the necessary information there. Let's select the reset again and let's go for economy, and in here let's go for leads. Right there we must select return and adults. Click on that and that is it. So what I'll do now is take you guys straight into Eclipse development environment and we'll put one of these together. So let's do that now. Hi and welcome to Eclipse tutorial. I'm going to start by going to file, new, let's select Java project, and right there I'm going to give this a name. I'll call it traveling ticket. There, so let's click on finish and there we go. That's my traveling ticket project there. Right click on it and let's select new, and let's scroll right down. We'll select other, and in there we want to select this very window builder right there. Drop the window builder down and let's select swing designer. Drop it down. Right inside the swing designer we would like to select application windows. Click on next, and right there let's give our project a package name. So I'll go for traveling underscore ticket, and there let's just call it traveling. That's the name of the project, traveling. That's it, done. Click on finish, and there here we get the design. So inside the design here is the form. That's our form there, frame. As you can see, the size of the frame right there is 450 by 300. So I'm going to change the 300 to 700, and I'll change this one to 1370. And that let's change the coordinate to 0 0, which means we want it to start from the 0 0 angle. So let's go back to design. Right there is increased. So what I want to do now is to add some of these components. So let's collapse this, and I'll maybe collapse this as well so that we have enough room for our design. On the form, there's one thing I meant to do. Let's come in here and change the layout to, maybe we go for absolute layout. Okay, now we can then collapse this. Now let's select a panel, put a panel there for the heading and paste it right here. That is my panel there. Let's change this property of this panel. Maybe right click on it and just select property. Okay, let's come in here, the structure here, and select border. Drop it down. Let's go for bevel and lowered. There we go. Now let's grab ourselves a label. Drop the label in there and change the name of the label to, let's go for traveling. Let's try that again. Traveling ticketing systems. So that is the name of my project, and let's increase the font size to something readable. Maybe 40, bold. Now the next thing we want to do is let's add the rest of our component onto the system. So right here I need a label here. Okay, for the, so let's just call that class or ticket class. Yeah, let's call it ticket class. Alright, so it can be standard or whatever you want. So I'm going to add more radio button here. So let's call this return ticket. And one more, we call that single. Okay, the next thing is, let me add a combo box here. That's for the destination. Okay, right there. Let's come in here and change that font to about 24 as well. Okay, let's go to the model here, right there, and enter as follows. So that will be destination, and let's say Kilburn, Preston, Oxford, Leeds. Yeah, I think that will do. Yeah, so if I run it, this is how it's gonna look like. So let's run it so that you guys see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so you select any of the destination. Okay, let's put a separator. I'm gonna copy this very separator. Let's copy it and put it right underneath here. Paste it somewhere here. Yeah, and right below it, let's enter as follows. We will call that tax and subtotal, and then one more, make that total. Okay, let's add text box. Okay, and one more, in fact two more really. We're gonna add buttons. We're gonna need about 3 of those. Let's try that again. Yeah. Okay, we have all our buttons in place. Let's get a separator on board. That's it right there. Just drag it somewhere here. Let's add some data onto these buttons, and this is going to be my, let's call that total. I'm going to call this reset, and finally I'll call this exit. Okay, let's select it all and just increase the font size to something a bit readable. Let's come for maybe 24, make that bold there. Right. Okay, let's take care of the codes. Let's double click on the exit button, and we enter the following lines of codes right there. Okay, you can see it. So if I run it, this will actually prompt the user to confirm if they want to exit the system or not. So let's run it and see. You see that if I say no, you remain within the system, and if I say yes, there we go. Okay, let's go back into the system. Okay, let's continue with our design really. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to grab this horizontal separator. Okay, now let's paste it right here somewhere there. Just drag that much, and I'll come into the orientation. Let's make it vertical. Okay, there we go. That's it right there. I guess you guys can see it, and take it right down. Alright, so if I run it, let's see how it looks like. There, that's how it's looking. Good. Exit. Yeah. Okay, let's take care of the reset. Double click on the reset. And right here we have txt text dot set text. Let's make that no value. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna copy that and come right down here. Txt. Let's say subtotal. There. Now the next one is txt total. There. So I've taken care of those 3 resets buttons there. There's some other reset I need to carry out, really. That's to do with this one, so let's come here. There we go. Okay, let's collapse this and give those ones a name. Collapse this very one and open that. So that's standard. So that will be RB standard. Radio button standard. There. So I'm going to speed that up. Okay, let's continue with the reset. Double click on that and let's say R the thing that's meant to be adult. There. Okay, that's for the adult. Then we need the child as well. So the child will be set to false. Then we also need standard. Let's enter standard here. Yeah. Then there's another one called first class. You just paste and copy those names here somewhere. A standard. Okay, we have economy. That is economy. Then we have one more. Okay, that is first class. Yeah, that's the spelling. Okay, everything is correct now. And that will take care of our reset for the options. Then we have, I think we have something to do with destination. Yeah, there we go. Destination. So with the destination is going to be dot selected item equals destination. I think there's one more radio button. There are 2 more. Let's see. Yeah, single ticket and return ticket. Yeah, I'm gonna need to take care of those ones as well. I'll come in here. Where is it? Okay, and paste and call that. Let's copy all of these, just paste it there. And the other one is, let's get the name of the other one as well. Return ticket. Copy, double click on reset, paste that there. Return ticket and set to false. There. So if I run it, let's run it and see. So let's select these. Maybe select one here, yeah, and select the destination. Click on reset and let's enter some value in here. Click. There we go. So that is fine. And let's try out this as well. This reset. Enter some value here. Okay, that's fine. The reset is working. So that takes care of the resets. So we have the resets done and the exits taken care of as well. And here you can even enter tooltip exit system. and this one is reset system. There. Then we have total here. Total cost of tickets. Yeah. So if we run it, this is what you guys will see. That's a tooltip. Look at that. See that? Okay, so that's fine. Now let's continue with our design of the interface. So we need to show something for the receipt. Okay, right here let's paste as follows. So just to speed up the whole process, so I'm going to paste another one of those. One more here and one more there. So I'm going to be using those ones as just headings. Then let's copy the text. We're going to need a couple of those as well. Copy, paste. Yeah, something about that. Okay, maybe we should just speed up the whole design of the interface so that we don't spend all day designing this interface. So I'm going to speed that up now. Okay, this is how the design looks now. So let me run it so that you see what I'm talking about. There. So the other thing that we have to do is to set the reset of all of these components. So let's close it and double click on the reset itself. Okay, I'm just gonna copy, just copy one of these, and the reset of those ones, they are all as follows. Let's say txt2 that resets txt from dot reset txt date dot reset txt time dot reset txt price dot reset txt root dot reset. Then we have txt child dot reset txt class dot reset txt ticket number dot reset. I presume I have all of it. Okay, let's check. Okay, txt ticket. Alright, we need one more. Bring it down. Txt ticket. Just gonna copy this and take off the number on it. Okay, so that takes care of the reset. Now let's take care of the total finally. So in here I'm gonna double click on that right there, and here's the very first line of code for the total. The event used in this case is action perform. Okay, this is the time. Okay, all of this you will find the time inside the time txt text box. Then I also have the dates. The dates, you'll find that in here as well. Destination from London and to a point of departure, that's London, and to whatever the selection made here. Okay, then the random number that I use in here is just to generate reference number, and here I just call that any route. So if I run it now, let's run it, you see what I'm talking about. and let's say I select any of these, and destination, if that happens to be pristine, standard, I think none of these do anything. If I click on total, you can see that gone down to pristine, the date, the time, any route, and the ticket reference number. All of the following information are yet to follow. So let's close that, and you just have a good look at those lines of code. The event, like I said earlier on, is action perform. To get to the action perform event, all you need to do is either you right click and select your event, action perform. Now the next event I intend to use is the mouse click. Click on the mouse click, and right here, okay, underneath here, let's tab and enter as follows. And right there, the first thing I did is I actually declared the following variable, and if statement used there. If the standard is selected and the single ticket is selected and is added, and the destination happens to be Kilburn, the following price should be entered. Okay, to get the tax. Okay, multiply this and divide that by 100 to get the tax, and then convert that into string so that we can assign it into the text box. That is it right there. Then the same thing is repeated for the subtotal, and then the total right here. Okay, then the price is then assigned into the price. The class is standard, one-way ticket, adult, one, single, none. So let's run the very first one. Okay, so I'm going to run it. So have a good look at it using the mouse click. If I run it, we're going to select as follows: standard, single, adult, destination, Kilburn. Click on total. There you go, guys. There we go. And that's it. That's beautiful. So all I need to do now is, let's see if the reset works for the following anyway. Okay, the reset works for everything apart from this. That is txt adult. Let's go back in there and just double click on txt adult. Double click. Let's say txt adult there. Alright, that's sorted. Okay, so if we go back to the total itself, right click and let's go to the event, and the event is mouse click. Click on that and we will copy the following, okay, using an else statement. Come here and just say else. I'm going to copy everything here. All I just need to do is change it around. Let's take it from here. So right here, let's paste as follows. That is it. Else if. Okay, so else if it's standard, return adult, and the destination is Kilburn, the same thing. It's going to be a very long line of code, so return adult, Kilburn there. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'll just pick that up and I'll get back to you guys using exactly the same line of code and the same style of coding. Okay guys, those are the lines of codes. Let me show it to you one more time because it's all finished now. I have to speed it up. Okay, from the top where I declare the variables like I told you earlier on, and the destination in this case is Kilburn. We're still in Kilburn. This is for adult, and it's a return ticket. The first one is a single ticket right there. Okay, just take it down. We're still in Kilburn. In this case it's a child and single. See, there are different options there. Okay, just have a good look. Show it to you. I'm going to show you all of the codes and just move it on from there, and we can call it the end of the program. that is for Oxford, Leeds, I think yeah, Kilburn again, economy, that's economy. Preston, yeah, this is actually the same line of code. Preston again, we have Preston economy, Preston child, adult, Oxford. Okay guys, as you can see, it's exactly the same lines of codes. Right, that's the first class. So let's run it now and you guys see how it works. So let's say we want the first class and it happens to be to Oxford. Let's select an adult, return ticket, click on there. Okay guys, so let's try our reset here. All the reset works now. Let's select another one, economy, Preston. Let's say is single and adult, or maybe a child this time around. Click on that. You can see -13 because the child will not pay tax, and that is the price of the ticket. So with that guys, I'm going to call it the end of this tutorial. I suppose you enjoyed, so you all have a nice day now. Bye for now.